Good afternoon, all. I say remember my humble self, Dr. John Channel. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be looking at reproduction in protozoa. Of course, you know, reproduction is a process by which an organism produces offspring after its kind. So that is the definition of a reproduction. Now we're going to be looking at the two different types of reproduction we have in protozoa. The first one is sexual reproduction. The second one is asexual reproduction. So let's start with the sexual reproduction. Now, in protozoa, the first type of sexual reproduction is what we call syngamy. And when we say syngamy, we mean the fusion of gametes to form zygote. In lower protozoa, such as Chlamydomonas, it is discovered that their gametes are similar, morphologically speaking, they look the same. So in this case, you can hardly differentiate the two different gametes. So in this case now, the gametes are said to be isogametes. Now, we also have some protozoa parasites in which the male gamete is completely different from the female gamete. The male gamete in this case is sometimes called the microgamete, then the female gamete is called the megagamete. Since they are morphologically different, they are said to be anisogametes. So the fusion of these gametes, the fusion of these two gametes is now what we call the syngamy. There's a similar term that is called gametogony. When we talk about gametogony, we're talking about the process in which these gametes is formed. So the formation of the gamete itself is now called gametogony. Then the fusion of gametes is called syngamy. Now, apart from syngamy, we have the next one, which is conjugation. Conjugation. What do we mean by conjugation? In this case, it's usually found within the pseudophora or the C letter of a protozoa. They have uh, they have the micronucleus, they have the meganucleus. So in this case, they unite. The process in which protozoa parasites unite their micronuclei, because that is the the nucleus that they use for the purpose of reproduction. After which it is been the parasite must produces itself. That is conjugation, the process by which the protozoa parasite unite their micronuclei. That is conjugation. Now, apart from this, now, okay, these are the two main types of it. And of course, what kind of protozoa can we see conjugation? We see it in Balantinum coli, that's a parasite. Then the free living Pseudophora, you can see this is Paramecium, Paramecium cantatum. This is another parasite that exhibits this method of sexual reproduction. Now, apart from this, now we have asexual reproduction. Then coming to asexual reproduction, the first one is binary fission. Binary fission, binary fission. Now, what do we mean by binary fission? The word bi means two. Bi means two. So, assuming we have this as the protozoa cell, now what happens is that it divides into two daughter cells, as simple as that. So, the division begins with the nucleus, after which the cytoplasm joins, a septum is formed, and these two edges of the cytoplasm, and it splits into two. So the splitting of the nucleus is called karyokinesis. Karyokinesis. Then the splitting of the cytoplasm is called cytokinesis. Cytokinesis. So this is what happens in binary fission. The nucleus splits first, then followed by the cytoplasm. So to enable the organism to divide into two daughter cells. You can see this in members of Sarcodina. Sarcodina. The example of Sarcodina is Entamoeba isolatica. That's a parasite that can divide this way. And even Giardella amblia can also divide this way. And even Trypanosoma can also divide this way. Then apart from this, now have multiple fission. Now multiple fission is similar to binary fission. The only difference is that instead of dividing into two daughter cells, it divides into multiple cells. Multiple cells, but it uses the same mechanism. And they're going to see this in Plasmodium, or how what they call sporogony and schizogony. Sporogony, as you see here, is the same thing as multiple fission. But the only difference between sporogony and schizogony is that sporogony occurs after sexual reproduction, after sengamy. Mm. In the life cycle of plasmodium, which we're still going to do, the first stage is schizogony, erythrocytic schizogony, and erythrocytic schizogony. Now, the second stage is syngamy, now has sporogony. So, schizogony is still a form of multiple fission. So, the difference between sporogony and schizogony is that sporogony occurs after syngamy, that is sexual reproduction. Then schizogony occurs before syngamy or before sexual reproduction. So, it's similar to binary fission. The only difference is that instead of dividing two daughter cells, the organism divides into multiple daughter cells. Then endodiogeny. Endodiogeny is a kind of budding, mm, whereby a bud develops in the body of the parent organism, and as it matures, it begins to, you know, gain or get nutrients or derive nutrients from the mother cell, and this could result to the death of the mother cells or disintegration of the mother cell. And once it happens, then the bud now begin to live an independent life. Now, this is similar to the kind of budding you already know, or that exists in fungi. That is yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Other one is external budding. In this case now, it's an internal budding. The bud, instead of growing on the external part of the body of the parent cell, is now growing within the parent cell. A typical example of a protozoa parasite that exhibits this kind of the asexual reproduction or budding is the one called Toxoplasma gondii. Toxoplasma gondii. Toxoplasma gondii. So I know how to plant a lot, so I want to stop this session here. In subsequent classes, we'll continue with other aspects of this course. I remember my humble self, Dr. Ankujo Channel. Please share this video and God bless you. See you in the next class.